The Heart Cake by myPurpleCows. Things you will need: 1 sheet cake. We use the red velvet. 1 6-inch heart-shaped cutter. Buttercream. No cream cheese frosting. But I was quite surprised with a fresh strawberry buttercream and red velvet combo. Ganache, we use 300ml cream, 250g chocolate. Put 1/3 aside to cool for crumb coat. The rest is for pouring. Small offset spatula, wire rack, and large plate or tray to catch overflow of ganache. Now, let's assemble this cake. First off, let's grab the 6-inch heart cutter and start cutting up the cake. When you're finished cutting the hearts out, the excess you can put aside and feed the kids. Keep them busy. Now with the bottom layer, put a piece onto a parchment paper and buttercream. You can start piping close to the edge, but not all the way to the edge. And slowly work your way around the cake, getting the edge nice and neat. And then work your way into the center, keeping the buttercream nice and level or even, and then get the top layer. Be sure to place it onto the filling gently, press it down and get it level, and remove any crumbs so you can prepare for your crumb coat. The ganache that we put aside earlier should be quite thick, almost like a mousse. But if it's too stiff, you can put the whole bowl into the microwave for a couple of seconds, maybe 5 seconds tops, and it should come out a little bit softer. It shouldn't be runny. If it is runny, just let it sit at room temperature and let it cool down a bit, or you can put it into the fridge to speed it up. So begin crumb coating the sides. Don't worry about the initial coating being a mess. You can come back and clean it up. So once you've worked all your way around the edges, you can give the top layer a thin coating of ganache. You want this to be as smooth as possible, otherwise any imperfections will show. And once the whole cake's covered, you can go around and clean up any spots that you think require working on. And then you're ready to place the cake into the freezer. Usually about 15 to 30 minutes, and you're ready to pour the ganache. When you pour the ganache, make sure it's a continuous flow, starting from the top layer and working your way to the edges. Once the top layer has been fully covered, try to stay on the edges only, because if you pour the ganache over the top layer again, you will not get an even layer of ganache and any imperfections will show. So take your time around the edges, working a centimeter at a time. Once that's done, you can leave it on the wire rack to set. Usually this will take about close to an hour on room temp. After that you can transfer it to a plate and decorate it with some nice strawberries, maybe raspberries, and then you can share it with that special person for Valentine's Day. Thank you for watching myPurpleCows. Click to subscribe.